Hello everyone, my name is Bhs. Now I will explain about football briefly and clearly. Football is a game that's played by killing the ball, which has the aim of getting the ball into the opponent's goal and also defending so that the goals do not concede. In football, there are 11 starting players and there are 5 to 11 substitute players in soccer. The winning team is team has scored the most goal. Mandatory of football rules. First, football playing flight. This says the soccer flight first in the each competition, depending of the age of the players. With general of adult professional football match, the following size are allowed by International Football Federation (FIFA). Flight length 100 to 110 meters for international matches. May be 90 to 120 meters for regular match. Field width 64 to 75 meters for international match and 45 to 90 meters for regular match. Width of goal area 5.5 meter long and 18.302 meter wide. Central circle radius 9.15 meter. Penalty box 16.5 meter long and 40.32 meter wide. Distance for penalties per goal 11 meter. Goal 2.5 meter high and 7.3 meter wide. 2. Ball use. The size used per match also vary depending on the age of the players and the regulation of respective local language. But in general, here are the commonly used ball size. Shapes round lateral leather, circumference size 68 to 70 cm, weight 410 to 458 gram. Ball is pressure 0.6 to 1.1 atm. 3. Number of players. Football is played by 2 teams in one game. Each team consists of 100 players and the team must act as goalkeeper. The number of players can be reduced if there are players who are hit by a red card that cannot continue the game. One team can still continue the game if the number of players is at least 7 people. If there are less than 7 players, the match cannot be continued. Substitution can be made 3 to 7 times, depending on the competition rules. Number 4. Player equipment. Every football player is prohibited from using equipment that can harm himself or other playing during the match such as jewelry. The following is the basic equipment that players must use: team uniform, a jersey. If the player wants to use a undershirt, then the color must be same as the color of the jersey used. Shorts, socks, shorts, shoes. The uniform used by goalkeeper must be different from the other players as well as the reference as linesman. Number 5. Rules of referees. Each football match is led by one referee who has absolute authority to enforce all applicable regulation. The referee is with the players in the middle of the field during the game to monitor every movement that occurs. Number 6. Rules of assistant referees aka line judges. There are two assistant referees or line judges in each match and are tasked with signaling to the referee when the ball goes out the field, a violation that the referee missed, oversees the process of corner kicks and other. 7. The duration of the match. The football match takes in 4 halves, with the breakdown of time as follows. Duration of match is 1 half, 54 minutes. Break time 15 minutes. Extra time duration depends on the referee's assessment of the time in the original match wasted due to match obstacles such as false edge. Number 8. Rules of starting the game. Before the match starts, the referee will draw determine which side of the field will be used by each team. The draw usually done tossing a coin and the captain of each team chooses the desired side of the coin. The winning team has the right to choose the side of the field first. Meanwhile, the team that lost the high five has her right to take the first kick or kick off. In the second half, the competing team will swap place. Number 8. Entering or leaving the line of play. In a football match, the ball will be considered out if the ball crosses the sideline and the line parallel to the goal mouth. The game is stopped by the referee. Meanwhile, the ball will be considered still in if the ball bounces off the goalpost or flagpole in the corner of the field but does not leave the field of play. The ball bounces back for the body of the referee and linesmen while they are in the field. Number 10. Rules about scores. The team deemed to have scored 1 if the ball has crossed the goal line between the two crossbars. The ball is considered valid as a goal in the process of entering it. The player does to commit a violation such as dropping an opponent, entering it by hand, and is in an offset position. The team with the high score at the end of the game will emerge as the winner. Number 11. Rules regarding offside. A player set to being offset position if he is close to the goal line in the opponent's area of play than the ball and the last two people on opposing team. However, being in offside position is not a violation unless the player then receives the ball from the ball. A player is considered not offside if he is level with the penultimate player of the opposing team. 20. Velocities in the game of football. Violations in the game of soccer are divided into two groups, namely minor violations and major violations. Violations that are minor can result player being given warning a yellow card on if the violation has led to a serious level. Things there enter as a misdemeanor in football are make moves that and undergate the opponent. Of example, lifting your leg to hike to mostly hit the opponent's head when trying to kick or grab the ball and edge. 13. Free kick. A free kick is awarded in the opposing team commits a violation against one of the players on our team. This kick can be divided into two, namely direct free kick and direct free kicks. Direct free kick. A direct free kick when a kick from a player who serves as the executor makes the ball go straight into the goal. Indirect free kick. A free kick that makes ball touch another player before finally entering the goal. The player will be listed as the scorer is the last person to touch the ball. 14. Penalty kick. A penalty kick awarded by the referee in the opponent commits a foul on a player in his own penalty box. The kick is taken without any obstruction of the another player, right from the penalty spot. The ball that goes straight into the first kick will automatically count as a goal if the ball hits the goal post or the goalkeeper but is still on the field of play. Another game might pick up the ball and throw it into the goal. 15. Throw-in. Throw-in is taken while the ball is out of play. The dare is made by a team that did not cause the ball to go out of bounds. 16. Goal kick aka goal kick. A goal kick is taken when the ball of the attacking team goes out beyond the boundary line parallel to the goal mount. 17. Corner kick aka corner kick. A corner kick taken by defending the team makes the ball cross the boundary line parallel to the goal. Thank you. A brief explanation of the sport of football. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.